This is the Arduino UNO Q. It sure looks a lot like the Arduino UNO R4. Wait, it also looks a lot like the Arduino UNO R3. And man, it sure has a similar name. But let me tell you, the Arduino UNO Q is something entirely different. In fact, if you were to lay out all the Arduino boards ever made, you could draw a line between all the other boards and the Q. It's that different. So if you are just getting into Arduino, you need to know this difference between the Q and every other Arduino board. Because a lot of folks, when they're getting into Arduino, they want to start with the most quote-unquote up-to-date board, like the newest thing. But if you think the Arduino Q is somehow an upgraded Arduino UNO R4, then you're really going to be in for a surprise when you find out that the Q is something totally different. But that begs the question, what makes it different? Well, there are two big differences. The first is that every other Arduino is designed around a microcontroller. And a microcontroller is an integrated circuit that you can program to do a single task. That might be controlling a robot arm, turning on LEDs when a model train passes by, or opening the door to a chicken coop at set times. Every Arduino board, other than the Arduino Q, is built around a microcontroller. Every other Arduino board is called a microcontroller development board. Now, the Arduino Q also has a microcontroller, but the microcontroller is second fiddle to a much larger processor called a system on chip, or SoC. The SoC on the Q is the Qualcomm Dragonwing QRB 2210. It's got quad-core 64-bit ARM Cortex A53. Now, doesn't that sound impressive? The SoC runs a full-blown operating system, namely Debian Linux. So you might be thinking, well, hey, doesn't this seem like an upgrade? We went from a microcontroller to a system on chip. How is that not an upgrade? Well, this is the crux of what you need to understand. A microcontroller is designed to execute a single program. Every last resource dedicated to your code. Whereas an SoC is running a full operating system, doing a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with your code. So pretend you're a chef walking into a professional kitchen for a small restaurant. Everything you need is right there. All the tools for cooking up some delicious food right at your fingertips. It's just you back there. You're the boss. You call all the shots. Now let's say you're that same chef, but you walk into some resort. There's a kitchen, heck yeah, but it's just a small part of a much bigger operation. Now you're not the one calling all the shots. There's a whole staff running this place around the clock, doing their own thing, whether you're cooking or not. But in trade, you've got a lot more than just a kitchen at your disposal. There's a front desk, housekeeping, a pool, room service. If all you want to do is cook, you go to a kitchen. Every other Arduino board is a kitchen built to help you get one thing done. The Arduino UNO Q is more of a resort. You can still cook for sure, but now there's a whole operation humming along behind you. A lot more than just a kitchen. To say this another way, the first big difference between Arduino Q boards and every other Arduino board is that Q boards are general purpose computers, while every other Arduino board is a microcontroller development board. So how the heck do you program a Q board anyway? Before we answer that, you might be scratching your head trying to figure out which Arduino board to get for your project. Now, I've actually designed a guide that will help you do just that. It's called the Arduino Buying Guide, and it's going to walk you through all the important questions you need to ask yourself before picking out a board. It's going to give you the lay of the land so you have an idea of what Arduino boards are actually out there and what they can do. You can download this guide for free at this QR code or at the link in the description. I think you're going to find it super helpful. So, how do you write a program for a Q board? Well, this leads to the second major difference between a Q board and every other Arduino board. Every other Arduino board works with the Arduino Integrated Development Environment, or IDE. People just call it the Arduino IDE. And an IDE, if you didn't know, is just a software tool where you write code. The Arduino IDE has been used by millions and millions of people to program Arduino boards. But the Q does not use the Arduino IDE that every other Arduino board uses. It uses a different software called Arduino App Lab, which is also an IDE. The Arduino IDE and the Arduino App Lab are two completely different pieces of software. The code you write in the Arduino IDE is C++ with some handy helper functions kind of mixed in, which is sometimes referred to as the Arduino API. The code you write in App Lab is primarily Python, but you can also write C++. Now, I did tell you a small fib there, because you can in fact use the Arduino IDE to program Q boards, but you can only program the microcontroller on the Q board and not anything that's going to run on the system on chip. Hopefully, you're starting to see that the Q is different from every other Arduino board. So different doesn't mean bad or good, it's just different. So when would you use a Q board instead of any other Arduino board? Well, let's set the stage for just a second here. Most projects have a setup like this. You have some inputs, like sensor readings or user input, and you have some outputs, like motors moving, LEDs turning on, displays changing, like that kind of thing. And in between the input and the output, you have some logic. If you want to do things that require high bandwidth processing, like video streaming or large machine learning algorithms, these are places where just having a microcontroller may be tricky. And you might want to consider using a Q because it's got a processor that's pretty beefy. But you would be surprised at how much can be done with quote unquote just a microcontroller. Some microcontrollers have amazing processing power, and you can actually compare a bunch of different Arduino boards that use microcontrollers in that guide I mentioned earlier. It has this nice comparison chart where it shows features, processing power, memory, all that kind of stuff. You can download this Arduino buying guide at this QR code right here or at the link in the description. Now, I'm telling you, there is so much more to say about Q boards. Be sure to check out this video to learn all the details about the Arduino UNO Q board. If this whole Q board idea has piqued your interest, definitely watch this video. This one right here.